we get an exciting sneak peek at Star Trek Discovery Season 5 from Brazil Comic-Con. Find out more about Season 5 here on Cine Nerd Presents Blerd Trek. Greetings, nerds. This is Will Polk, host of Cine Nerd Presents Blerd Trek and co-host and producer of the Cine Nerd podcast with our host, Sarah Belmont. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm very excited to share with you a clip from the final season of Star Trek Discovery. We got that today at Brazil Comic-Con. We also got details as far as when Season 5 is going to premiere, as well as a cast photo for Season 5 as well from Sonequa Martin Green, who plays Captain Burnham, and showrunner Michelle Paradis. So let's take a quick look at that clip from Brazil Comic-Con, and then I'll share the details about Season 5, as well as other things coming in the Star Trek universe for next year and beyond. All right, so we're going to take a quick look at this clip from the final season of Star Trek Discovery, Season 5, that we got today from Brazil Comic-Con. Take a look now. Oh, wow. He's whispering again. My wife jokes about Sonequa Martin Green's whispering. But it works here.
Could you pick up anything?
Okay. Yeah. It's really pissed off. Time for plan B then?
On the count of 3.
Hey, is it on 3 or after 3?
Second option. 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay.
Can we just go then?
Of course she's purpose being Berman. Like, ask for advice, but I'm gonna do what I want to do. Good to see both of them. Really leaning into the action with this clip.
I need more time!
Ooh, nice side transport there. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I like the clip. I like it. And we get the news here. That's right. The final season is coming in April of 2024. That is right, y'all. That was some of the news that did drop today. We did get the release date for the final season of Star Trek Discovery, which is coming in April of 2024. Of course, that is something that we are going to have to get used to, because really, we're getting a lot of Star Trek content this year. We got Picard, we had Strange New Worlds, we had Lower Decks, and we're getting our first Christmas present of Star Trek Prodigy. That's right, Star Trek Prodigy is coming to Netflix on Christmas Day. That was a present that we all learned. Of course, it was unceremoniously pulled from Paramount Plus, but it did find a new home for Star Trek Prodigy, so it is coming out on Christmas Day. We also today got a new cast photo from Star Trek Discovery Season 5. Sonequa Martin Green and Michelle Paradis, the showrunner, were at the event today and shared some details about the upcoming season. Of course, we did get the first trailer back at New York Comic-Con in October, but we see here Book is back, Tilly's with us, Saru, Captain Burnham. Of course, we also see a new character here on the far corner here beside Blue. That is Captain Rayner, who is from Navarre. He is played by Colin Keith Rennie, and of course, for folks who aren't familiar with Navarre, that was what Vulcan is called in the 31st century, where Star Trek Discovery is set now. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Star Trek Season 4, you learned that the United Federation of Planets had collapsed, but good things happened. It's back, and Earth and Navarre are a part of that new reconstituted Federation of Planets. So that was some of the news we got there today. We also have some recurring cast members who are not in this photo. Elias Tofix and Eve Harlow are the 2 actors who will be joining the cast in Season 5. Hopefully we'll see some of the other recurring cast members that we've gotten to know over the course of the 4 previous seasons. But I have to say, as far as this teaser trailer, like we got back in New York Comic-Con and this clip that we got today, seems that they're definitely leaning into some of the action elements of Star Trek here. Of course, I will freely admit I really enjoyed the first 2 seasons of Star Trek Discovery, the Klingon War, and of course the whole mirror universe things with in that first season. Second season, of course, we got Spock, and of course the Enterprise crew with there with Captain Pike taking temporary command of Discovery, and of course led to the spin-off of Strange New Worlds. Season 3 and 4, I freely admit I did get a little less enthusiastic about the show, just to be candid. The whole MacGuffins of the burn and the DMA just really didn't grab me, but there were some other strong elements sprinkled throughout that season. For both of those seasons, but that's just my candid thoughts about those 2 things. But looking forward to season 5. Jonathan Frakes will be back to direct a few episodes. I do understand that they did do some reshoots before the strike, and of course, speaking of the strike, we do have some additional news from the Star Trek universe. That being that Section 31, which is the another spinoff from Star Trek Discovery, with Empress Georgiou being portrayed by Academy Award winner for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and well-deserved Michelle Yeoh. That special movie event that will be premiering presumably in 2025 starts filming in Toronto in January of the upcoming year. And we also learned that Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3 will be filming starting this month in Toronto, according to some of the production notes and casting calls for actors in Toronto to fill some of the supporting cast and background and players and those kind of things for the show. So, of course, we know that a lot of things were delayed this year due to the both the actors and writers strikes, but thankfully both parties got fairly good deals, and the writers agreement's been ratified under the Screen Actor Guild. I think it's still in the process of being ratified by the membership, but seems that everything is going well there. So very excited for that. I'm very excited for the upcoming things that we'll have in 2024 with Star Trek Discovery returning. We'll probably also get season 5 of Star Trek Lower Decks, which I know I didn't do a review of Lower Decks, but this year. But I really thoroughly enjoyed this season of Lower Decks. Thought if you haven't watched that series, strongly recommend going back and really taking a look at those of that show. Mike McMahon and cast has done such a tremendous job. Of course, Tawny Newsome, who plays Mariner on that show, is also going to be a writer on Star Trek Academy, which is a Starfleet Academy show that's going to be set in the same period as Star Trek Discovery. So another spinoff of Star Trek Discovery and New Trek is coming. So even though this show is coming to an end, it has laid a very firm foundation for the Star Trek universe, and very excited for this upcoming season, but also the things that have grown out of Star Trek Discovery. And I would love to hear your thoughts on the trailer that dropped today, as far as the clip that dropped at the Brazil Comic-Con. Leave a comment down below. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button so you can get all our Star Trek reviews, as well as our reviews on all things genre related on our main show that drops each week. You can subscribe to us wherever you get your podcasts by going to www.cinenerdpodcast.com. Hit a like on this video, leave a comment, and with that, live long and prosper. I hope you all have a happy holiday season, and we will see you in 2024 with new episodes of Cine Nerd Presents Blerd Trek and new episodes of Star Trek Discovery.